Alright guys, today's goal is to solve equations using simplification. I know you know what this means because this is the same thing we talked about yesterday. This is just going to be a quick refresher on what we covered yesterday. I'm going to cover that last in-depth problem you guys got, and then you have a worksheet for today. Excuse me. I am expecting the worksheet to be completed. I know it's Friday, but if it's not completed at the end of this group, at the end of this rotation, it will become homework. You do not want to go into your weekend with homework. So please remember as we go through this that you want to understand it as much as possible. If you need to ask a question, raise your hand. Miss Ramirez or Miss N will pause the video and explain what just happened. Make sure you're understanding what's going on because you will have an assignment on this at the end of the video. The first thing we're going to do is start off by copying down this problem. I have no idea what just happened there, but we're going to go ahead and copy down the one written in black because I don't know what happened to the one written in red. Let's go ahead and copy this down. Now, very important, just like when we were combining like terms and just like when we were simplifying expressions, distributive property comes first because distributive property means multiply. And combining like terms means add. Okay, so we're going to multiply before we add always. So we're going to distribute first, and 2 times 3 gives me 6s. 2 times 4 gives me 8. And I've just got this minus 5s. Very important, ladies and gentlemen, do not distribute past the parentheses. Once you're done with your set of parentheses, you have to be done. Don't try distributing to this 5 because all you're going to do is make me want to scream and throw your paper out the window. Alright? I'm not here today, so I need you to get this through the video, and I'm saying it over and over again. You do not distribute past this line. Once you hit that magic parentheses mark, you stop. That's it. Alright, so this equals 9. I'm going to change colors because now I need to identify my like terms. I've got that 6s, this negative 5s. The 8 is just kind of going to hang out in a box. It's completely by itself. 6 minus 5 is 1s. I don't put a 1 in front of a variable. Please remember that. The 8 is by itself equals 9. Now it's a one-step equation. I'm just going to subtract the 8 from both sides. S equals 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that be done. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to catch up with everything I just wrote down. Not much, just a few seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one says 5 times d minus 3 minus 2d equals 12. Go ahead and copy this down for me. I'll give you a few seconds to get that copied down. Copy down. Copy down. Copy down. Alright, that should have been enough time. So, now that we've got it copied down, let's go ahead and we're going to distribute first again, because please remember that distribute means multiply, people. Distribute means multiply. We do not add before we multiply. Ever. So, we're going to start off and we're going to distribute. 5 times d is 5d, minus 5 times 3 is 15, minus 2d equals 12. So I got 5d minus 15 minus 2d equals 12. Let's go ahead and identify our like terms. I circle the d's. I put a box around the constant. Sure enough, I got me like terms, so I'm going to subtract this here 5 and this here 2, and 5 minus 2 gives me 3. So I got me a 3d minus a 15. Get it? 3d. 3d minus 15 equals 12. I promise I am older than 5 years old. I am just getting tired. This is the 4th video I've made today. So we're going to go ahead, and now that we've got it all simplified out, we're going to solve. get d by itself, so we add 15 to both sides. Remember that inverse operation stuff. And we get 3d equals 27. Divide both sides by 3. I'm going to come over here with my answer just because it'll be easier to write. And I get d equals 9. Go ahead and finish copying this down because I know I went kind of fast. So just go ahead and finish up. You got a few more seconds. Good news is I believe this is actually the last problem on today because I wanted to give you guys as much time as possible to get your assignment done. I don't want you to have homework over the weekend, but I'm also going to give you homework over the weekend if you can't figure it out. Alrighty, that's enough time to get that copied down. Sure enough, it's worksheet time. Miss Ramirez or Miss N, depending on whose class you're in, is going to go ahead and pass those out. Please make sure that as you are getting this done, any assignment not done is due on Monday. I feel like I should be saying keep your hands and feet inside the rat at all times, but I'm not. Worksheet time. Make sure this is completed. It is due Monday. If you do not have it completed and turned in on Monday, you will take a 0, and I will be contemplating whether or not you are allowed to turn it in late. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. Have fun.